Hey, let's start with the good news, because what a difference a few days makes. When we got together last, the election results were up in the air, long count expected, lots of questions, but this morning there are answers, and they are very good answers for New York City. We are so happy that can now say the words, congratulations, President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. This is a great day for this country and for this city, because not only do we have leaders who are going to move us forward, and Joe Biden, I'm absolutely convinced, a leader who's going to get so much done to put this country back on its feet and heal this nation. That's who he is. That's the kind of person he is. And Kamala Harris is going to do so much by his side and has fundamentally changed this nation already by showing that leadership is for everyone. Everyone's talents will be honored and respected. This is an amazing turning point, but what it means for us here in New York City in particular is that we will have three things that we need desperately. We will now have clear national leadership in fighting the coronavirus with a clear message, a clear vision, a clear strategy that we can believe in. That's one. Two, a vaccine we can trust. That's going to be crucial. A vaccine that when it is finally announced and distributed, people will believe it is the real thing and be ready to take it. And three, of course, that stimulus that will put us back on our feet. A stimulus big enough and focused enough to help New York City and New York State get moving. We're going to get all three of those things, I'm convinced, because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So that's extraordinary good news. And that's going to be a game changer. And the people of this city are feeling it. They're feeling a sense of a weight lifted, a sense of hope and possibility, and putting behind us what has been such a painful and divisive time for our nation, for our city. I don't know about you, but I feel a sense of calm, a sense of peace that I haven't felt in a long time, because we finally have a clear result to this election. So that's the good news, and that's going to do so much to help us. But unfortunately, we're also dealing with an immense challenge this morning, because we see the presence of the coronavirus in the city, and it's trying to reassert itself. And we have to do everything in our power. While we're waiting for that help from the federal government to finally come, we need to do everything in our power to stop the coronavirus from reasserting in New York City. We have to stop a second wave from happening here. It is getting dangerously close. I've been telling you for weeks that we had the ability to stop a second wave. And for weeks, actually, our numbers were higher than we wanted, but they had leveled off. Now, unfortunately, we're seeing a real growth in the positivity rate in this city. And that is dangerous. So we have one last chance to stop a second wave. It's as simple as this. This is my message to all New Yorkers today. We can stop a second wave if we act immediately, but we have one last chance, and everyone has to be a part of it. Just like you fought back the coronavirus after March and April, brought the city back, made it one of the safest places in the country, we have to do that again.